He won 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues, and his most recent European conquest saw him win the Conference League with Roma. The special one, or as many know him by, José Mourinho, is certainly one of the most iconic managers in football history. So it has certainly caused madness in the footballing world when he announced he would be taking his managerial talents to the Turkish Super League club Fenerbahce. No, for real, even many people in Turkey doubted he would come and just thought of it as another crazy rumor that the Turkish media made up. So let me go through the whole timeline, how he got here, how the fans and media are handling it, expectations, and what is next for the best manager to ever come to the Turkish league. Well, it all started with rumors of him going to Beşiktaş actually, as Beşiktaş would contact him and offer him a deal. However, it seemed as though he wouldn't accept. Although Beşiktaş did win the domestic cup, their squad isn't as good as it was just a couple years ago when they won the title, and they've had quite a down year this season, placing 6th. So I think he wanted a more competitive side so he could challenge for the league title, and no better squad to do that with than Fenerbahce, who just achieved 99 points, however they still placed 2nd, so that marked the 10th year of them not being able to win the Super League trophy. Fenerbahce has been struggling with finding the right coach, and it also hurts the squad's mentality and morale. As trophies come harder and harder to come by for the side, the president of the club, Ali Koç, was on the hot seat. With only 1 Turkish Cup won during his presidency, many fans and people around the club were starting to get tired of his antics and lack of success. Especially with the new elections coming up, it was clear he needed to make a big move to retain his spot. Former President Aziz Yildirim vying to take his role, they both started making big claims and big promises until Ali Koç went out and did what he said he was going to do. Firing İsmail Kartal, he would bring in José Mourinho, and that he had already spoken with him and agreed with him, giving him a 2-year deal worth reportedly 10 million euros a year. Well, according to Fanatik, which is insanely high for a manager in the Turkish league. Also, a quick side note, I have to feel bad for İsmail Kartal here. I mean, imagine getting 99 points in the league, losing to the winners of the Conference League in the quarterfinals, winning against their rivals in the derby, and still getting sacked. I mean, what more do you want this man to do? But I guess it is kind of a no-brainer when you are choosing between him and the GOAT of managers. And when Jose did a couple of press conferences, it was clear that many Fenerbahce fans and Turkish football fans in general were very excited and shocked to see such a high caliber manager come to Fenerbahce. And of course, he went on to say that he will bring plenty of eyes to Turkish football, which is definitely true, as even people outside of Turkey said they are going to pay attention to Fenerbahce this season. And of course, with this high wage, he also has very high expectations. However, things are already off to a shaky start, but not because of him. Qualifying for the Champions League is going to be very tough with Fenerbahce due to the fact that they have a lot of qualification rounds, as opposed to Galatasaray, who only has to play the playoff round to be in the Champions League. And due to the fact that Fenerbahce decided to protest and not play in the Super Cup match against Galatasaray last season, they have been reportedly banned from playing in the Turkish Cup this season, which is one less trophy that Jose Mourinho can win in his debut season. So I think the goal is clear for Mourinho and staff. Qualify Fenerbahce to its first Champions League group stage since the 2009 season, where they were knocked out in the group stage, and win Fenerbahce's 20th Turkish Super League title. And it might take work, but I think Fenerbahce is ready to spend heavily, and the rumor mill is already exploding with new players that have reportedly been contacted, and the main name is Lewandowski. And honestly, I think Fenerbahce has a pretty good squad right now. All they need is that star striker. With Dzeko getting another year older, we don't know what he's going to look like, so Lewandowski would definitely be the dream replacement. When asked whether he would be buying players from Roma, Jose quickly shut down these rumors and said that he would not be raiding Roma, so that takes off players like Lukaku and Dybala. However, there is an interesting rumor that he might bring Sterling, which would be absolutely awesome to see more star power in the league, which is needed. And honestly, the fun doesn't stop with Jose. I mean, in an interview, he literally said that he hopes that all the players that are in the Euro lose and come back to training camp immediately. And obviously, it will only be a few days before Fabrizio Romano announces that Jude Bellingham will leave Madrid to come to Fenerbahce, just like Jose told him to. Nah guys, I'm just joking with that one, but we will see how this whole thing unfolds. What do you guys think he will do in Europe? Will he win the league title for Fenerbahce? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.